So there's something I kind of wanted to talk about, which was condition of your video games or condition of video games in general. I'll say I have a couple pet peeves, like when I buy something on off of eBay, which I usually prefer not to, but usually that's the most economic way to do things these days, as a lot of local video game shops really put the prices just way too high. But there's a lot of good things about being able to go and hold the game and see the game before you buy it, because that's what I was trying to say. Though is eBay, man, people will put like new condition, and then you'll get the box and it just looks like it's been through the ringer, and then the disc looks fine. So I'm assuming that's why they put that. Oh, it's like new condition because the disc has no scratches, but the actual casing itself looks like garbage. And I'm like, well, it's sort of subjective, you could say, because I don't know, one person could not care less about the case, and one person really wants to have a nice good case as along with the game. If anything, the game will not outlast the case because discs will rot, even though that's supposed to take a very long time. But nonetheless, so as you can see, I have actually put most of my games in these like plastic sleeves, essentially sealing the mech up. You can see there's a little bit of a stickiness to them, and it keeps the dust off of them, for one thing. It keeps moisture out if you're in a humid environment, and it also just protects them from scratches. Different games collect scratches more than others, like the actual casing themselves, like the plastic. So like on a GameCube game, typically these will scratch rather easily on the plastic cover that covers the box art. And, it does its job. It protects the box art. But, man, sometimes you get some that just look so rough. So rough. Whereas the Wii games, these don't ever look that bad because they have sort of like a matte finish on that plastic that protects the box art. So it really prevents scratches from happening. And I've noticed that. And I got to appreciate that on the Wii cases. Same with the Wii U. I think the Wii U sort of has that same deal going on. I'm not sure about the Switch stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of used Switch games. Most of my Switch games, I usually have a lot more in New York, but most of my Switch games I've bought firsthand from brand new. I don't believe I've ever bought in a used Switch case, actually, and a lot of these PS3 games are mine as well, and I put them all in the plastic. You can't really see it. But, just protect them, protect your games. And when you go to sell them, you can put that, hey, look, it's like brand new, basically, because I took care of it, or you took care of it, whatever. And I think some people, like me at least, appreciate it. It's sort of an OCD kind of thing. But, it's good to protect, especially something like these guys here are worth crazy amounts of money these days. So I went ahead and invested like $10 for a little 2-pack of these plastic case to keep them nice and protected. Another thing you can do to protect your games is keep them out of sunlight, like at least direct sunlight. Usually it's not that big of a deal, but if you have blinds on a window that's close by, keep the blinds closed as much as you can. Keep the curtain closed. Just a good thing to keep the box arts from fading. But if you have plastic on the games, it usually can kind of prevent that as well. So just some thoughts. Keep your stuff clean. You eBay people that sell and say it's like new, put like new only if the case is like new as well. Come on now.